Allow me to start off today's episode. Allow me to start off today's episode with the highest levels of professionalism, okay? I love it. I absolutely love every single waking second of this all. Every iota of content that is connected to this, everything. I am thrilled to see justice. Justice is served, okay? Because I'm going to tell you guys about everything about this multi-millionaire Indian scammer, Justin Marc, who even scammed me and currently owes me over $10,000 and is on the run from me as well. Well, look what we have here today. Justice is being served. I would like to take a moment to thank Jesus, the God that I acknowledge, white Jesus, by the way, okay? I would like to thank white Jesus for making 2025 a year where I get to watch all of my haters get karmic retribution. There is a fat and ugly man in Brazil who has sex with transgender women, which makes him engaging in homosexual activity. Just, don't want to mess anything up. Want to just be very clear with my facts and statements here. His YouTube channel is now permanently deleted. It's not because of AI moderation run wild. No, it's because you're a terrible human being, in my opinion. And your pathology and your psychopathic behavior, in my opinion, is coming back to serve karmic justice. Next, let's talk about molestiny. Good old Destiny got publicly humiliated by his ex-wife, got publicly cucked by his ex-wife, got divorced, and now is on the hook for a felony and demonetized. Another W for MLD. Thank you, God, for truly defending me. And let's not talk about my fucking favorite fake multimillionaire, Saint and the Sinner, who, when he's not making contact with fat white women, he's couch surfing off of fat white women while tricking the black community into thinking he indeed is worth multiple millions of dollars, when the reality is he's never even earned $1 million. He, in my opinion, is a textbook scammer. And of course, he too is getting karmic retribution. The Lord is on my side. The Lord is on my side. MLD is one of those people who put up motherfucker October, bro. As soon as Halloween's over, the Christmas stuff is up. Look, do you like somebody is very nice to me and loves me, and they bought me another Versace robe. As you guys know, I had the black and gold one. That was V1. This was a custom made. Somebody, you know what? I'm going to get exposed. I actually bought this for myself because nobody would love me, right? God forbid I was a dating coach and I didn't have multiple women who loved me in my life. It's all fake. It's all a scam. That's just like everybody. Everything's fake and gay. No, this was indeed purchased for me. I was surprised with this gift. It's pretty nice, very thoughtful, very warm, but I got out of bed and I was just like, wow, what great news to wake up to here. Because once again, you will see MLD was right. MLD was right. And wait until we get the big LOL, the largest LOL in the blobfish-faced, ugly disgusting, no YouTube having fat kid in Brazil. Wait until this is all done. And then me and my lawyer, we're going to do a live stream and we're going to collectively laugh together. It's going to be great. Stay tuned. Stay tuned, because you know what? What do they say? A rumor makes its way halfway around the world before the truth even has its pants on. But I'm so happy to see all these fakes and frauds be completely exposed. OG King Life says, love you. I love you more. Okay, you brought me a donut. I'll never forget that. This is a very nice guy. He brought me a donut. In Miami, he gave me a donut. The donut had bacon on it. I couldn't even believe this was... I was living in Japan at the time, and I was like, wow, America, you have really out-America'd yourself, you know? Oh, and also to show you furthermore, yeah, I actually, to fake that someone loves me, I actually had this card made. Let me see what this says. Can I dox myself? It's very self-serving. So this says, my birthday is December 2nd. Happy 40th birthday. You came into my life and made my life so much happier. Stay by my side and keep me happy from now on forever. Love you. So nice, right? So sweet. But yeah, it's totally fake. Like everybody says, everything's fake that I do. So I bought this for myself. I sent the order in. I figured out the Japanese website somehow, and I wrote the letter with broken English as well to like kind of like really, 4D chest you guys like QAnon. Anyways, I'm so happy to be here, guys. Let's go ahead and talk about Justin Marc. Justin. You just can't stop lying. And we're going to review some of his social media, and I'm going to show you the truth about today's episode, okay? I'm going to show you how to spot a fake, okay? A fake guy with fake results, all right? And news alert, any guy who is a dating coach and was arrested for stuff like this is a red flag. Think about that. Think about that for a second. Think about, look into the past. Look at people are trying to get hidden. Okay, look at people. You're never going to see some shit like this come out about me, because I am fucking squeaky clean. You're never going to see that, oh, MLD did some essay to this girl. No, bro, these girls essay me. Okay, I will be coming forward as a victim soon enough. Okay, I have actually been, like, by the actual definition, I have been graped. I have absolutely been graped. I'm going to start a GoFundMe too. I'm the victim. Okay. But I want to make this very, very clear. Today's episode is going to be factually driven, and we're just going to talk about the truth. Okay. How Justin Marc has never made $1 million, nor has he ever been a multimillionaire. It's so funny. These guys, like, first they lied like, I'm a millionaire. And then they feel so empty inside. And they're like, you know what? No, I'm not a millionaire anymore. I'm a multimillionaire. I'm a multimillionaire. Cool. Show me your tax returns. Oh, you owe the Canadian IRS money. You're on the run. Oh, you've been banned from multiple countries, including America. Oh, you've already engaged in this deviant behavior, and you talk about it publicly on your YouTube channel. Let's just review everything today. So you there, because listen, let's guys be honest, okay? Let's just have a quick come to Jesus moment, me and you, okay? You and I both know you're not faithful to me only. You're out here watching multiple channels, trying to get the best information, right? Because you're looking for an easy path. You don't want to do the hard work that I say you have to do, okay? Which is one approach at a time, where the women are sober, they're not boozed up on alcohol like Justin Marc does on his account. We're gonna break down his whole system. And I'm just gonna keep it real, because I know a lot of you guys shop around, and that's fine. It's an open market. I support capitalism. I'm better than all of them. Okay. And we're just going to break down his system and just show you exactly how it ends you up in jail, quite literally. So we already got a super chat coming in from my good friend. Oh, we have 2 super chat. Wow, what nice people you are. $10 Canadian. Always thought this guy was sketchy, but he was always collabing and saying he's doing big things in Toronto. He's been in the city for a while. Well, we're going to read the police report, and then we'll see about these big things he's doing. And AG Zeke, $2 super chat. Thank you so much. I can't believe I almost bought Justin's course. Well, you have saved yourself. You have saved yourself. You have saved yourself indeed. Oh, and somebody in the chat. Wow, you guys really are on you. What about the Irish guy, the one who tried to fight you? Well, thanks to the dude, you guys out there, by the way, the detective skills of the Hot Dude Army are terrifying. Okay? So I just ask you, please always remember that I've been on your side. And you could dig into my past because you're not going to find anything. I've been open about everything. But I will show you this. This is pretty funny. Somebody sent me this. So this is Mac, the day gamer, the Irish guy he's talking about. And what about the Irish one who tried to fight you? He failed because he knows I would absolutely maul him. I would maul him. If we had a full contact fight, I could literally put this guy completely out in under 30 seconds. It wouldn't even be and I'm here in Japan. Let's run it. Let's run it. I'll pay you $10,000 to show up. I will pay you $10,000 to show up and take the L just for me to yoke you up in under 30 seconds. Just lock the cage and get in there. My left pectoral's cooked. Both my legs, both my knees are cooked. I got to go to Korea and get stem cells in both my knees. Come, I'm a 40-year-old man. Come get it. Actually, I'm 39 still. I'm gonna keep saying I'm 39 until I have to say I'm 40. I'm 39. I still got it, baby. But come on down. But anyways, you guys are crazy. Like, I don't even know how you people find this stuff. But anyways, this is him. He's talking crap about me because he's in bed with the fat kid in Brazil. And he says, oh, here, let me reshare real quick. And here we go. I think I just got to share entire screen. How's that work? There we go. Cool. So it says, anyways, wait, what does it say? Why can't I make this bigger? Is this like cooked? Anyways, I think he says if you have ever bragged or celebrated anyone, even enemies, getting banned on social media, you are a leftist pussy. That's what he said, right? That was his official statement, which is so funny seeing that he's the one who's talking to gangster and acting like a Mr. Tough Guy. And when I pull up on him in the streets of Tokyo and give him the old heave ho, pushed him, he fall on the ground. What is the first thing he do? He runs and cries and goes to the police. And then guess what? That now I got to pay him $14,000 to settle out of court because he's a broke ass. Well, let's continue to build upon his broke assness, right? The greatest thing that ever happened to him in his life was actually associating with me. I put that kid on, made that loser money, and now look at him. Look at that cute haircut. You look like he looks like a nice little Irish potato farmer. That's his real name, Fargal McFideen. Academic English Preparation, AEP 2. AEP 2 is the name of his title at some school that you guys found. I don't know who this anon account is, but you Mac has really pissed this guy off because it is really funny. You guys are like wild though, bro. Yeah. So works at this place here. One World International School in Osaka, Japan. So not only did he talk all this crap about me, but he was so afraid of me that he left Tokyo. He moved Tokyo because he was afraid to run up on me. Because what happened was one of the times I was running a boot camp out here and he heard that I was at this club and my friend told me he started visibly shaking. He was like, oh my God, MLD's at the club. That's right. So all my haters are just eating dog food and I just want to laugh at everybody. Can you do a history on this guy? Just did. You talk about the Irish guy? Yeah. He worked for me. I fired him because he sucks. He's a loser. All he does is talk about, like, you know, we gotta unalive these feminists. We gotta unalive these feminists. Like, all right, bro, chill out. Why don't you go make more than $2,000 a month and like solve your problems like a real white man, get rich. But you know, he's a failed white guy. And then RSX32A, $5 Canadian. One of the things I always found sketchy about Justin was just look at him. He doesn't even meet basics, money, muscles, game friend. Yeah, he tries to cheat. All the fucking designer stuff he wears is fake. None of it's real. Look at all the Louis Vuitton, all the Dior stuff. Okay, take a screenshot of that, drop it in ChatGPT, and be like, hey, like, because you know, I actually buy luxury items. Like, clearly, you know, well, this was bought for me. But what I'm trying to say is that, like, when you buy these luxury items and you're familiar with how these designer brands work, they typically do release a winter, a spring, a fall, and a summer collection. And if you just take a screenshot of the clothing that he's wearing, Justin Marc, and you're like, what collection was this part of? What collection was this part of? What collection? It's like, this doesn't exist because it's all fake, just like him. Oh, on the Justin Canadian guy, that's today's episode. So sit tight, guys. We're going to jump right into it. We're going to do the intro. We're going to do comment review because yesterday's episode blew up. And then we're going to deep dive into this. And I'm going to show the anatomy. I'm going to show you what a fake dating coach looks like and how not to get scammed. Okay? Because anytime a guy says, hey, we're going to go do this excursion, we're going to do this stuff, and it's in America, and you're not cold approaching chicks from the ground zero, the chicks are being provided to you, that's not game. You're just a fucking simp with money, and you're getting taken advantage of. We'll talk about that. That's a common fucking scam in the men's dating place because nobody really knows how to solve the solution or solve the problem with a proper solution. I do. We'll break that down today. And guess what? I'll do it all for free. All for free just for you right now. But stay tuned. We got a long episode, and let's get this party started.
Connection established.
Make money, make muscles, learn game, hold frame. It starts with learning dating, and then you move on to something else to push humanity forward. That is the philosophy of modern life dating.
I am teaching you how to be strong. I am teaching you how to be powerful. So when bad things happen to you, you don't quit.
Okay, because you don't know how.
Because you don't know.
No, if I'm not going to explain to myself.
In normal conversation where people aren't sitting around and patronizing you because you're loud and obnoxious, and a lot of people don't want to confront you and tell you that. But I'll tell you that right now, young lady. You're very loud and obnoxious and you're rude.
You wanted to blow it up and make me seem like something I'm not, and I didn't appreciate that. But that's okay. You can do what you want to do for your content.
Oh boy, somebody's triggered.
And
She's
you can
triggered.
do that. No, Adam sent me a clip.
You should want a woman that you can build with.
She can build me a sandwich.
My man,
It's common sense in every other country in the god world, but here you gotta get out of god Venn diagram and be like, hey, don't post half-naked photos of yourself because you're gonna attract f***ing predators.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. We got him. Another one's down. Another one bites the dust. And if you do not want to bite the dust, I'll do something for free. Join the MLD free community on Telegram. Let's see how many people are in here now. How many people are... Wow, 31 people? God, this thing is growing fast. I didn't expect it to grow this fast, but OM jizzle my nizzle. Let's go. Let us go. Let us go. Join us. Join us. Come on down there. Okay. I love you all, guys. I can't believe I just love you all. I really do. I'm so happy to be here. Like, I don't like It's crazy how people are so clout obsessed. Like, the only person who could beat you in life is yourself, guys. The only person who could beat you is you. Okay? Barring some crazy medical sickness coming your way, the only person who could keep you down is you. The only person who could beat you is you. All right? I want you to remember that. Okay? Because I'm in a position right now in my life that lately I have been very down. And I'll tell you why. I had a botched veneer situation happen at the beginning this year. This Japanese female dentist, Dr. Hitomi Uchida, Hitomi, last name Uchida, Hitomi Uchida, completely fucking put these veneers on incorrect and crooked, right? This one is on crooked. And then after she put those on, I told her, listen, bitch, what the fuck? You need to fix this. I go home and she has her lawyer send me a letter, and he's like, no longer contact her. If you want to pursue this, you have to get a lawyer and sue us in Japanese court. Total piece of shit. Of course, she's a modern woman, whore, right? And she's an actual high body count whore. Should have trusted my instincts a little bit better. But that messed up my teeth, and I was really upset about that. And then this fucking Colombian bitch that I did my veneers in 2022. Have you noticed a pattern here? Both women. My veneers, this one, and this one fell off, as you can tell. See? Still, the smile looks nice, but like when you have an idea of what you want and it's not there, and then you get scammed on top of that. I was literally scammed. I was scammed by UC Dental Clinic in Ginza. UC Dental Clinic, Ginza, Ginza. And they're even shadow banning my Google reviews because I had some people like help me out and leave bad reviews who also had bad experience there. And they're like shadow banning my reviews. Let me show you how evil Google is, by the way, guys. Do me a favor at home. Tell me if you can see this. I hope you can, but I don't think you can. Okay. This was my experience here. This was my review. Okay. And I put like everything in Japanese. I had a professional Japanese speaker translate this to me. And I put like, this is when she removed my veneers, Dr. Hitomi Uchida. All right. She brutally removed these. And did so much damage to my fucking gums. And then the temporaries that she put on, 3 of them fell off on multiple occasions. I was on a date with this hot Mongolian girl with big tits, and I was about to bang her, and I bit into some pizza, and one of my fucking veneers fell off. And she was done with me after that. Good for her. See, that's that. All 3 of them fell off. They fell off multiple times. And then when she put them on, you can see this gap in the middle is unattractive because she's a dumb Japanese woman. She doesn't know what fucking aesthetically beautiful teeth looks like. She put this on here. The line is wrong. These incisors are incorrect. And the teeth are on at an angle. And then this is the legal letter they sent to me. They're basically like, hey there, darky. We're not going to do anything other than sue you in court. And it would take me so much time to sue them and stuff. So I need some karma on her. I hope she gets breast cancer or something. I really hate this bitch. I really don't care if I sound evil saying that. I really fucking hate this bitch. This is like it when she was taking them off too. I was like, I need to take photos because this is like shouldn't be hurting the way it's hurting. And I just had I had a feeling that she was doing a bad job. Okay. And she is like a piece of human shit. All right. And here she is. I'll show you this fucking whore. All right. And there's a story. There's a moral to the story. Okay. This is the dumb bitch. HitomiDentist.com. If you're a hacker, here you go. Just do your thing, in Minecraft. But, puts this beautiful website up, trying to act like she's some amazing person. Reality is she's not. Could you guys see that? Here, let me drop this in the chat. Could you guys see this Google review that I just left? Because I'm pretty sure Google also shadow bans certain kinds of reviews. It's UC Dental in Ginza, Ginza. Let me know if you see it, because I believe, there you go. Yeah, A Moreno, straight up. She saw a nigga and she's like, nah, I'm doing whatever. That's how Japanese people treat foreigners, bro. Like, you are a nigga out here, bro. It doesn't matter. If you're white, if you're even Asian, even if you're black, we're all niggas out here, bro. We all niggas out here. We all getting nigga treatment. So anyways, that happened, right? It was very annoying. I put the link. Let me know if you guys can see my review. Feel free to review bomb them. The reviews will probably be like deleted because I don't know. Google's just such a corrupt fucking organization. Only one negative review showing a Google, everything else fake and 5-star. Yeah, that guy Olaf Marti is her beta male European boyfriend. Ugly guy, you know, piece of crap. No, it would say, yeah, I only saw one bad review. It would say Modern Life Dating, like I just showed up on the. See this, like I'm telling you, Google, they shadow ban on all their platforms. Shadow banning is a wide and common practice by the Google organization. Look at this. See, I put photos and everything. Look, see, Modern Life Dating, 1 star, and it's not posted. I'm pretty sure it's hidden. See? But anyways, so that happened. So every time I look in the mirror, I get angry that my teeth is not as perfect as I wanted it to be. And there's that. Then I have to get my pectoral. My left pectoral is cooked. My left pectoral is broken and detached from just, you know, my dedication to the gym and consistently going there for years and years and years. And so that was really, you know, I can't go to the gym. I could barely fucking bench press. I can't bench press. I can't do push-ups. Okay. And then in both of my knees, both of my ACLs are fully torn. And I have early stages of osteoarthritis in my knees. So I have to go to Korea and they have to literally drill holes into my kneecaps and fill them with stem cells and reconstruct both of my ACLs. And it's been a very shitty, like very annoying year, right? And but the reason I'm telling you that, okay, the reason I'm telling you that is because despite all that, I keep a good attitude and I keep pushing forward. And that is the only thing you can do in life as a man, because remember, nobody cares about you. Nobody's coming to save you. No one's going to give you a deal and put you on. Nobody. Nobody. If you're a woman, yes, that stuff will happen to you. Are you a woman watching me? No. So I said all that to tell you, like, it's good news and it's bad news, but it's more good news because you cannot give up on yourself. You cannot quit. You must continue to go. You must continue to fight. You must continue to keep on. Okay? Yeah, see, if they banish you to the shadow realm, yeah, not surprised. Now, even if you guys vote 1 star on the thing, they will totally erase your vote too. Yeah, there's a lot of corruption in Japan. There's a lot of corruption everywhere, but you know, this is exceptional. But anyways, I've missed everything about the dentist. Can you resume a bit? What's up, Kai? Basically, I'll tell you because you're a good man and we're friends. So basically, I went to this dentist here, UC Dental Clinic in Ginza. You can Google it. You know, you used to live in Japan. You know how to do this. So they told me they can give me a brand new good set of veneers. They put them on crooked. When they took them off, they damaged look at my gums. Like, that is extreme levels of damage. That black stuff is dried blood and bruising. All right. So they damaged the fuck out of my top teeth. When they put the veneer, the temporaries on, they continuously fell off. They fell off more than 3 times on more than 3 occasions. And here's one picture of when 3 fell off all at once. And then they put the veneers on sideways. And then when I complained, they sent me a legal letter saying, we're not going to fix it. We believe we did a good job. And we are going to no longer communicate with you. You have to communicate with our lawyer. And our lawyer is going to defend us from now on. Okay. And this is how brutally they were extracted, you know, very, very terrible experience. And so that is what happened with UC Dental Clinic in in Ginza. Okay, so I said all that to say this: when bad things happen to you guys, you have to understand nobody is like, you have to understand, like, when bad things happen to you, no one's going to get you out of it other than yourself. So you can't give up. And like I've had, like I said, a lot of annoying things have happened to me this year, and it is okay. But you can't give up. You have to keep fighting. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in your frame. You have to believe in what you're fighting for. You got to believe in these things and never give up. And that's the only way you win. That is the only way we win. You know, thank you, Kai. Kai says, chat, we need to give that dentist the review she deserves. They delete they delete it. If you look at there, my Google keeps deleting reviews. Like my review here, look, it's like only I can see it. Look at this. That's my review, right? And Google shows that it's here. It says here, let's newest, sort by newest. Go look on your end. You won't see it because Google is a corrupt organization and they're suppressing people like me who've been damaged by bad businesses. But it's okay because at the end of the day, she's a woman, so her life is already hell. And I'm a man. My life is amazing. I'm a multi-million-dollar earning man. My investments have hit multi-millions of dollars. I'm going to keep winning. You have to deal with dirty little cockroaches like this when you're on the rise to the top. Dirty little roaches that just want to scam. It was only $6,000. You're going to scam me for $6,000, you dirty fucking peasant? You know, she's just a dirty little peasant. That's all she is. She's a hoe, you know? So God will get my justice on her too. And I'm going to keep on moving forward. But anyways, what I'm trying to tell you guys is, as men, you know, times will get to a position where things are very hard. There will be points in your life where you want to give up. But I'm telling you, and it'll seem like there is no light at the end of the tunnel. But I'm telling you, it's all a lie. It's all a lie. Like if you do jujitsu, right? Like my friend Kai does jujitsu. If you do jujitsu and sometimes you feel like they got the chin on a choke and you just got to hold because you know, like, okay, you're not going to break my jaw and your arm's going to gas out and you're not going to choke me out. Sometimes you just got to hold. And then you feel the pressure of that arm lightening and you're like, I got this motherfucker now. Push that shit up, you know, bridge, rotate. Now you're in his guard, pass his guard, dominate, arm bar, arm triangle. The fucking world is your oyster. But you can't give up, guys. You cannot get up. Have you thought about getting redundant states? So I'm going to go to Korea. I found a really good clinic. I'll probably go there and have them done in the next 3 weeks. Koreans are like way better at dentistry than Japanese. Japanese dentistry is actually pretty bad. Japanese notoriously have pretty bad teeth. And in Korea, at least the Korean people, they will have like a better idea of facial symmetry and facial harmony. The Koreans are like really, really, really on point with that stuff. And I will have the smile that I deserve. And so it's just like it's like a temporary annoyance you have to deal with as a guy. It is what it is, but we're going to continue and we're going to make it happen. She Manchu says, bro, come to Turkey. I know the best ones here. No, it's too far. Appreciate the offer, though. I do appreciate the offer. Thank you so much. So anyways, let's go into today's episode. We're going to talk about Justin Marc getting arrested, but real quick, we're going to do my favorite part of the show. And the reason it's my favorite part of the show is because it is featuring people like you. And that is, there's the one, the only comment review, where I review comments from viewers like you. Actually, yesterday's video blew up. I didn't even expect it to blow up, but here we are. We're almost at 3,000 views. Bobby Althoff cries about her body count online. Tremendous amount of W's here for you guys. Let's just go straight to newest, just so he said. Let's go. Dr. B's in the house says Dr. Sugaya is a real ass nigga. You must have looked him up. That's Dr. Sugaya, who will be doing my chest reconstruction surgery. Brawly is powerful but stupid. Vegeta, number 1 GOAT. Number 2, Teen Gohan. Number 3, Trunks. I'm not bad, not bad. Captain Save a Chump, and this is from Zachary, my friend. Bobby Althoff is the epitome of men sacrifice their happiness for family while women sacrifice their family for happiness. Yeah. and she's not even happy. It's a fake. It's fake. It's not even real happiness, right? Freight View says, if the bull market is over, how long till it stabilizes and goes on an upward trajectory? Sometime around 2027. We may bottom at like December 2026, but the bull market's over, guys. If you're still in there, you're cooked. Rodrigo says, thank you so much for the free Bitcoin advice. It helped me a lot during this bull run. I got out at 102K. W, good work. Thanks to what you said at 11 minutes, I'm not getting back in. Good. D Night Ninja. As a black man, I can tell when a girl is dating a black man just for sexual gratification, specifically white women. These women are only with these men because of the objectification of their phallus. I'd agree. And then nobody wants to deal with no white man wants to deal with a white chick with 2 kids. They just don't. So the black guys will be like, yeah, I'll dick her down, whatever. She doesn't genuinely know anything about black people or understand the culture in any way, shape, or form. No, why would she need to? She's a liberal white woman, the highest form of privilege. Like, literally, why would she even have to like look into that stuff, right? She knows nothing about what the real trouble black people went through. Like getting fucking gonorrhea test and everything on them, like, you know, sending the CIA into the hood and giving them guns and distributing fucking man, they did the corruption that the government and the CIA did to black people is fucking terrible. Fuck the government. Fuck Google too. She does not have very many black friends, nor has she probably ever, right? I can guarantee that the men she's dated have had issues with her being ignorant to black people in general. She's unfortunately just objectifying them. They are also probably the only ones that will date her, so she dates who she can. Now bro, that's funny. I literally just said that, and you wrote it later. Good for you, WD Night Ninja. Thank you. Is that a dodo? That's pretty funny. Poor dodo, it's extinct. We would probably bring it back with AI. The fact that she seems to only get sexual gratification from men with large packages tells me she's probably blown out after having kids as well. Yeah. Generally, I've been considered a very good read of these people, and honestly, based on her past behavior and the type of men she's dated, she's definitely what her comments call her. She is a hoe. I like this guy. She's just using guys for bedroom endeavors. Yeah, facts. Just to add to it, mom is supposed to be the role model for the daughter. So if anything, I would venture to say that her mom was also an unsavory woman and set a poor example to be her daughter, for her daughter how to be a lady. I can see why her daughter parents herself in a manner that she does and why she engages in behavior that she engages in. Lack of good role models in her life when she was growing up. Yeah, fatherless behavior for sure. Uncle Fabian, he says, Katakana John, intro rules, thanks so much. Clark Kent says, Rich is still running from the truth as he fails to give good advice. Proof you live rent-free in his head, giving you free advertising in his book, John the OG. Yeah, Richard Cooper, I think he wants to date me because that's pretty gay to write about me in your book. I'm not writing about you in my book, and I am writing a little mini book right now. But FYI, I'm writing a mini book right now. But this is only going to go to paid members because this stuff is like, it's too wild. I gotta like, I don't know, I gotta be careful, but this stuff is powerful. They don't want this stuff out that I have. They legitimately do not want this stuff out. But it's coming. I'm using the Hemingway app to write. Do you guys know what the Hemingway app is? I'm actually writing a good book that's AI assisted. So sit tight. You're gonna love it. Anyways, let's go back to that. But that's gonna be members only. Probably the people who are gonna get it are the Approach Anywhere guys first. These are the closest group working with me, and I will watermark everything with each individual's name. So if they do leak the document, I'll know exactly who leaked it, and then I'll find them and I'll block them. No, I'll sue them. No, anyways, but let's continue. No need to talk about lawsuits. It's not like I'm a fat guy in Brazil. Do I think Bobby is a good mother? Hell no, says only Tyler Paul. She destroyed that family for her own selfishness. Yeah, that's what white American women do. They destroy their family, which destroys the bedrock of civilization for their own gratitude or their own pleasure. And then what's funny is they end up being used up and crying and sad and miserable at the end of their lives. They're like, oh, and now you have 2 fucked up kids because you're a whore. Anyways, And now she's starting to realize that it's not all the glitz and glamour she thought it would be. With the backlash she is getting, and in my opinion, that she deserves for her actions, not only does she realize that she hit the wall pretty early, she screwed herself by screwing around. I wouldn't say she's hit the wall. She is still attractive compared to the average 180-pound American woman. However, being ran through is just not okay. Like, that's just, you can't unsuck those dicks. And like I've always said, ho, 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 ladies and gentlemen, remember, the ghost of Dickmas past always comes to haunt these women. The ghost of Dickmas past always comes to haunt these women, and it's just haunting Bobby Althoff to the point of tears. Okay? So she's dreaming of big black dicks haunting her in the night. It's so funny. She screwed us with around. Her ex is also doing better and happier without her, and now she's left with overwhelming, unforgiving sting of regret and what ifs. You guys wrote a lot of comments. I love it. I look forward to the day where I can't read all the comments, but I also don't look forward to the day. Pretty sad. Her ex is doing better and happier without her, blah, blah, blah. I foreshadowed that in a matter of time before she pulls the victim of abuse angle to garner any last-minute attention and sympathy from people before she either goes full-blown Britney Spears or ends up with depression or drug addiction. She's probably already using drugs as it is right now. I can guarantee you she's using drugs, in my opinion. Bobby, that cocoa butter may wash off in the shower, but that feeling of I screwed up big time, there's no way to fix it, will never go away. Checkmate. She could find Jesus and attract a whole new simp army. BJ Tucker says, family is a cure for this degeneracy. Facts. Would love to speak on this live with you, John. Hit me up if there's. I got your DM. We'll talk. What is more important than the total number of bodies is the time frame that was required. 10 bodies in 10 years, she might be able to save a relationship. 10 bodies in 30 days, she is broken. Yeah. Thank God it's over about damn time. I also completely agree with what you said about after the Wilsons were brought up. Thank you for John speaking on that. Shut up. This girl's annoying. John, but thanks for watching. John P says, haven't tuned into the channel a bit. Glad to see you out here doing your thing. Love you. Women don't understand. You have one shot in life to do it well and be good. Get it right. Facts. Love you. Richard Cooper has negative game. I don't know how anybody takes that guy seriously because they all have daddy issues. They're looking for daddy. They see a bald guy with fucking some muscles and a beard, but he wears glasses because he's a nerd like the guy's looking for him. And they're like, oh, this is like my nerd beta alpha father. He must be right because he has a beard. I'm like, no. Remember, Richard Cooper was getting finessed his whole life up until he was like in his mid-40s. So, me, I'm 39. Okay, imagine me continuously getting finessed by bitches up till this point in my life, and then plus 5 more years. Then I get awakened. Now you have Richard Cooper. No thanks. I'm gonna enjoy my life. Okay, Mr. White Goodman, Top G don't care if this chick is a 304. He share with all other Chads. Don't take advice from Chad. He is same as females. Chads have no idea what real life is like. If she's not a virgin verified by a doctor, do not attempt a relationship. I mean, that's just kind of unrealistic, but okay. She is recreational use only. Chads want feminism. No. They all want to bang. They want to bang all the females. Yes. No feminism. Make Chad life suck. You can't stop Chad. Chad is inevitable. He's like Thanos. He's going to win. He got to have a wife and do chicks in the shadows. Chads are worse than female feminists. Thank you so much for your Chad analysis. For your analysis, Chad. Thank you, but you're wrong. Still love you, though. Comment says Declan Wild. Thank you. God, we got a lot of freaking comments. Holy shit. Gotta be on Rumble and other platform. Never know when Google will pull the plug. I know, right? All of your network of womanizer friends. Haha. Love you. All in for the king. Charles Brown. She doesn't get enough credit for being one of the worst people on the internet. Facts. Fake says, I left Miami. I'm sorry if I call you fakes. This is a weird name for me to pronounce, but Fakes. I remember you left me a nice comment yesterday. So I remember I left Miami years ago. I go back down every 3 months. I'm up in the mountains now. Bless you. Are you staying back in Japan now? It's going to be Japan and Korea probably until February. They're drilling holes in my knees. I'll show you guys what they're going to do to me in a second. You back in Japan now? I want to go for a visit. Want to hit up Osaka, that area, food down there. Get picture with the Glico sign. Let's go. We could go beat up Mac, the gay gamer. He's in Osaka. MLD, you back in Japan to find wife or just smashing and chilling with those skinny girls? Greetings from Finland. I can neither confirm nor deny those accusations. I will just say, do you like my Versace, my custom Versace? Isn't this nice? With my love letter. I'm holding with my double chin. Look. What are the haters gonna say about this now? It's all Photoshop. He bought the card. He made the fake card. He bought this for himself. Nobody loves this man. Can neither confirm nor deny. I just want to say I'm a very loving man. I'm very attractive, and you know, people like me. I've got a great personality. I'm funny. I'm really smart. You know, I called the bull market being over with extreme precision thanks to my team. Thanks to the International Alliance. We had the German Elias call it initially. And then we had the Australian Alex triple down on it. W, just tremendous W. Home App and some other men-centered therapists have called it out pretty convincingly. Weak men marry weak women, raise weak boys and girls, or even worse, the dad and mom even around. Same result. A perceptive individual asks, why, where did the weak men come from in the first place? Weak men, by the way, include men controlled by their lusts who can't commit to one woman to raise a family, not just simps who settle for shrews. There's all kinds. Facts. Family is the only cure. And they came from a lack of God. Yes, remember, a feminist woman, who I think she was Jewish too, just factually correct statement, was the reason they ended. A single mom, feminist, Jewish, was the one that caused prayer to be stopped in schools in America. And in America's just been in cultural decline since then. The further men have turned from God, the more society has suffered. Facts. And this has been proven time and time again. If you look at things from a historical context. It's been a long, uncomfortable, but sometimes perfectly enjoyable ride. Tech economics can paper over the problem from cycle to cycle. The Catholic Church built Western civilization. Facts. The Great Schism, followed by Protestantism, dismantled it piece by piece. I agree. Go to church, humble yourself before God, pray, and build yourself up to get to attract a good woman, have kids, raise them in church, profit for eternity. When your strong sons and daughters go off to repeat, civilization will be rebuilt, and you have played a part in good. W, that's a nice thing you wrote there. Thank you so much. CA says she's literally so dumb and orchestrated her own downfall. Yeah. Salty Balls, nice username. This motherfucker, bro. Salty Balls. What's wrong with you? Cap Savacho trying to save single moms out here. That's not me. R. Andrew K. Reed, is it the mic or do you have a head cold? Both. A bit nasally sounding. I'm still a little congested. Anyways, you get well in later case. I enjoyed it. Thank you, Andrew Reed. Truths just set you free. Women, find a way to become the victim for past mistakes. No accountability ever. Facts. Ball be all puff every single time. Does that mean she's Jewish? Yeah, your doctor doesn't matter. Nothing's quick fix. I think I replied to this guy. This guy, you motherfucker, are you retarded, Barry? Your doctor doesn't matter. Nothing is a quick fix in lifestyle. Picture your body comp. You sit at desk and stream and then walk to get food or yoki. What is yoki? I said, yes, it does. What are you even talking about? My muscle is torn. Okay, fair enough. I was being a bit brash. Some of you niggas are crazy, bro. You niggas are crazy. Anyways, Justin Marc arrested. Correct. Let's go right into it. Justin Marc arrested. So I woke up to one of you lovely people sending me a message on Instagram. And let's talk about this. So here, I'm going to talk, actually, let's clip this. I'm going to need to draw for a second. I'm going to show you. So this is how you can tell a boot camp is actually a non-boot camp, okay? Let's go to whiteboard. And how does this sound? This needs to sound really good from how it's being held on my, is this good? Are we good here? Let me know. How does Mac the Day Gamer stay? Yeah, he has a job. He has an English teacher at One World International School in Osaka, Japan. That's where he works at. One World International School here. That's his real Irish name there. Fargal MacFideen. That's where he works. Thank you, Hot Dude Army, for being the greatest people alive. And Mac, I know you're watching. Remember when I took your masculinity? Remember when I pushed you on the street and you did nothing, you bitch ass? You're still a bitch ass, bro. I'm right here. The only way to get your manhood back, you got to come visit daddy. It's right here. This is the only way you get your manhood back, right here. Or are you just going to be like your Irish people and just let someone else continuously dominate over you, just like your country's getting dominated right now? What are you going to do? Are you going to fight back? Are you going to come? Are you going to come and get what belongs to you? A little bit of thunder, a little bit of lightning. Come on. We all know he's not going to do that because he's a pussy. That's why his life sucks. God punishes you if you're a man. And you're being weak. Sound could be better. It's muffled a bit. Mic is good. AI handler, I trust you because you look like a trustworthy guy. This is like the sign of a trustworthy guy. I didn't like Mac when he was working with John. I love you guys so much. I really love you all. Okay. Yes. Can you please speak of your times collaborating with Justin Marc and when you learned deception with? Yes. I'm going to show you how. So this is a red flag. Any dating coach who offers what I'm about to show you, this is a red flag. Okay. So let's go and take a look here at my favorite thing to teach you guys with, the whiteboard. Okay. So here's the thing. If any dating coach tells you this, okay, you're here, you're at home, okay, and they tell you, hey, we want you to fly to, where's the star? We want you to fly here, okay, to event location, where you're going to get in-depth training on how to be an alpha male. And guess what? You're going to learn everything, and you're going to be top of the line, and you're going to figure out girls everything in 3 days. Okay? If you believe that's going to be you, this is why you suck with women, because you don't have high levels of social intelligence. That's all game is. Game is just high levels of social intelligence. Nothing more, nothing less. Being able to read a room, being able to read a person, right? That's what game is. So, looking here, right? If they tell you, you need to come to event location, all right, and girls will be provided, okay? This is not game, all right? This is a trap, okay? Because the average man has such a complex about his lack of ability to get women, all right? And the moment he gets a little bit of pussy, he automatically thinks, oh, this is it. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Now everybody can see that I'm the real alpha male. I'm the guy who gets pussy. I'm the guy. Okay? Now everybody can see I have game. And if you can't see it, it's just because you're a hater. All you do is insult me. All you do is this. All you do is that, blah, 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 whatever bullshit that they fucking run their mind. Okay? Hookers, almost, but we're almost. Some people do the hookers thing, okay? Right? So here's the thing. This is what he would do, all right? He would lure you there, and then he would run like these little, what are these called? Like, it would be like a game workshop where he just basically told you, go outside and cold approach 100 girls. He didn't even review your fucking cold approaches, right? He didn't listen to what you said. He didn't saw what you did. None of that. Okay, you do like a little game workshop, and then what you do after that, right, is you go to his fucking you go to the nightclub that he works at. Right? That's what he does. You work at the nightclub that he works at, and guess who's there? Girls that he knows. And what did they do to the girls? I witnessed this. I saw this, and I was like, I'm not participating in this shit, right? And when I was there, I'm not gonna lie, it seemed like a little grapey, you know. But I was just like, not even worried about it. I was just there. I gave a speech to my guys. I told my guys be careful, and you know, my guys got out no problem. But this guy. So let me just tell you what he did first of all. So first of all, we had a deal. We started working together in the beginning of 2023, right when I started going mega viral. So I really couldn't follow up with him. I was making a lot of money. He was like, yeah, let me just pitch my services to your guys, and then I'll give you a commission cut. I was like, great. So quarter one goes by. I let him pitch. He's like, sorry, I haven't tracked the numbers yet. Let me get back to you. I was like, all right, cool. You're young. I want to help you young guys out. I was trying to be like a good guy, right? Shows you how fucking no good deed goes unpunished. I'm trying to get a dramatic swing on my little Santa ball here. Can I rotate this? I need some dramatic swings here. There we go. All right. So there's no good deed goes unpunished, right? Anyways, quarter two comes. He pitches again to my guys. He gets more people signed up. I just completely hands off because I trusted him. And he's like, oh, we're gonna have trouble. Whatever. He's like, the IRS is after me. The Canadian IRS is after me. He's crashing out. He's running from the tax man. You know, has no money to pay it. This kid, like, all the walls are closing in on this kid. It's hilarious. So, anyways, then that happens. So quarter three comes around. I'm like, all right, dude, it's been fucking motherfucking 9 months, bro. Like, what is going on here? Now he starts avoiding me, right? So turns out he is out here charging people $5,000 for a photo shoot. Anybody charges you $5,000 for a photo shoot, laugh in their face, spit, and then run. Don't spit. But $5,000 for a photo shoot is insane. And not only that, the photo shoot came out terrible. Okay. And he has this little minion, this guy named Matt, that does his photo work with him too. Both of them very hardcore scammer bribes, right? And so they do that. They take you. They do the photo shoot. They like pump you up at like their advanced game seminar, bro. We're at the advanced game seminar, okay? And then they take you to the event where girls provided. What he doesn't tell you is Justin gets paid as a promoter per head that he brings into the club. And then sometimes he influences guys to buy bottles. And guess who gets a cut of the bottles? Justin as well. Now, he does have a bunch of girls, but the girls are not coming to him because they like him. The girls are coming to him because he gets them in for free to the clubs. So the only reason they contact him is because they want to go to the club for free. Not because Justin has game, not because of any of these things. All right? And so if you're going to a place where a guy's saying the girls will be provided, you don't have game. You're a mark. You're being set up. You're being taken advantage of, but you're so desperate for pussy, you can't even see the truth in front of you. And I've seen this happen time and time again, right? The guys, they just, I just need to go to another event. I need to go to another event. Well, because if you had game, guess what? Your life is the event. You can go out and catch a bitch anywhere you want. Because you just go do a massive amount of pole approach, the untapped market right now. And guess what? Men are not going to man up. Men are not going to man up, guys. Like, guys are going to continue to be pussies. But if you can be a real man, go out and cold approach and talk to girls. Like, the world is your fucking oyster. Yeah, Matt Levine. Yeah, that guy. Yes, that guy. This guy. He's in on the scam too. $5,000 photo shoot. Sounds great. What are you, fucking Maxim model? Send tacos, $2 super chat. Don't redeem the card. Which card? Nigga card? What card are you talking about? No. So anyways, that being said, he does this, and this is what they do. So now you go to the club, and now guess what? Everybody's drunk, everybody's partying. What they do is they aggressively rally girls. Come on, after party, after party, after party, after party, after party. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Girls are drunk. They don't know what they're doing. Like, I was involved in this. I was just watching this all going on. In my head, I was like, this is not game. Like, I gave him grace. This was in 2023. I was like, he's young. He's trying, you know, and I was just like seeing this for the first time, and I was still trying to put it all together myself. And, you know, I was like, okay, this is a bit weird, but okay, let's continue and let's just see what's going on here. But then after analyzing it and hearing feedback from my clients, they all hated him too, right? And so that being said, they funnel the girls from the club and then they take them back to his apartment, okay? And then so they go back to his quote penthouse, which is a very small, he calls it a penthouse. I think it's like a fucking, he pays $2,500 Canadian for that place. That's not like not ballin' penthouse by any means. And he's behind on the rent. Okay. So then they go back to penthouse. And then what they do is they shuffle the girls into the rooms, and then they, you know, have sex with the girls there. And these girls are all very young. They're all like, you know, some of these chicks are underage. I met chicks there. They're like 18, underage for drinking, 18, 19, 20, you know. I don't know. Actually, it's a Canadian. What's the Canadian drinking law? I think it's 18. I'm American, so I could be wrong about the drinking law. But I do remember chicks being like 18, 19, 20 and shit there, right? And so this is what they do. And then this is what they call game. And guess what? Every guy that goes to these events, guess what? He can't pull pussy outside the events. So did you learn game, or did you just go to a manufactured event where you got some pussy? Now you think you're the fucking man, when the reality is you're still the little beta bitch that you know you are deep inside, because you haven't been doing the work and the hard work to develop the skills to consistently pull women. Because if you had the skills to consistently pull women, you would consistently have women in your life, but you don't. So what's going on here? What about Toronto? This is in Toronto. I know Ontario and Toronto are, maybe they're the same. I don't understand Canadian. I know Vancouver is on the far left, and that's where all the Asians are. That's the only thing I know about Canada. And Toronto is filled with Indians, and it's a shithole. No offense to my Indian watchers, but we all know Toronto fucking sucks. Is Ontario Toronto? This thing? Is it Ontario Toronto? But anyways, that's it. Mark is Indian, so I'm not surprised he's scamming anybody. Well, hey, you're entitled to your opinion. Okay. So this is what happens. This is game. And surprising surprise, guess what? Nobody actually has so it's in 19. So yeah, then there have been 18-year-old chicks there. So there has been underage drinking as well. Okay, which is great way to teach your people how to have game. Get underage girls drunk and then shuffle them into the room and then, you know, hook up with them. Right? So, okay. And the amount of people that do this, like, we're having a VIP event, and all these girls, okay? If you can go to an event and get laid only at the event, and you can't get laid when you get home, congratulations, you got played. You have no game. Congratulations, you got finessed for thousands of dollars. Congratulations, you played yourself. Most men don't want to accept the fact that they suck with women. If you cannot, here's the bar, here's the line in the sand, okay? This is how you know you're good with women or not. Any country, any city around the world, you have it within yourself, whether it's cold approach, dating apps, whatever. In 1 month, you can pull one fresh new girl. If you can't pull one new girl per month, you do not have game. You do not have game. That is excluding guys who are 6 foot and above, jacked and good looking. If you're 6 foot above, jacked and good looking, you consistently pull girls, you're playing life on easy mode. That's not necessarily real game. The real game, if you're jacked, good looking, and above 6 foot tall, is do you have the women serving you? Is she a happy helpmate? Is she in your frame? If she's in your frame, now you're winning. If she's not in your frame, you don't have game. You're just being used. Period. When women love you, this is what they do. This is what they do. This right here. Okay? This is what they do when they love you. Women drop money on you. They go out of the way to buy expensive shit for your birthday. They literally serve you on hand and foot. They wait on you hand and foot. Okay? That's real game. So if you're going to an event, some alpha male event, or you set up a photo shoot, or you're doing some kind of charity donation shit, or you're going to a club, or you're going to like a VIP mansion in Miami, and oh man, I paid $20,000 and I got 9 girls' phone numbers. Wow, congratulations. You just paid more than $1,000 per phone number. You're better off going to a prostitute. Hilarious. So let's see what Justin Marc has to say on his YouTube channel. I want to review this and just kind of point out all the lies. Okay? This is what really bothers me when guys say they've made millions of dollars and they haven't, because I am actually offended as a guy who has made millions of dollars.
Guys, what's up? It's Justin.
I have made millions of dollars, okay? I am that nigga. I am that nigga, okay? I have made millions of dollars. I've made millions of dollars just selling fucking courses. Just selling courses. I have made $2 million. Okay? I am legit. I am the real deal. I can say I'm a multi-million-dollar business owning entrepreneur. Okay? Let me try and show you this without fucking... Here. You want to believe me? Let's go. Look, I'll show you a quick little glimpse. Okay? This is the back end of my, see that? Modern Life Dating Educational Institute. This is live. This is live right now. See this? Okay, go to sales. Look at that. $2.2 million. Refunds, 0. Chargebacks, 6. That's over a 6-year period. That's only on Teachable. That doesn't include all the other products I've sold as well. So I am that nigga. So put some respect on my name. Jonathan Hogwood. I am that nigga. I am the guy who's made millions of dollars. I can say it. I'll put up the tax fucking proof too as well. Okay? Why do you think the fat guy in Brazil is suing me? Because he wants an easy paycheck. But he's so stupid and fat and ugly and blinded by his lust for men, that he's having sex with transgender women, that he can't see that you're not going to get a dime. Why do you think he's after me? I got money. I'm that motherfucking guy. You think my $130,000 Rolex, you think this is fake too? You think, look, I'm just, these are my $1,000 fucking Louis Vuitton sunglasses, my fucking, I don't even know how much this fucking thing is, but my Cartier promise ring, okay? I am that fucking nigga, bro. I am that guy. I am the man. And I can spot a fraud a mile away. Okay? So, let's take a look at the situation here. We're gonna look at the report, but the first step was to show you how he runs that scam. Okay, when you think, oh, I'm an alpha male, I'm an alpha male, I'm an alpha male. No, you're not. Sit down, bro. Sit down. You ain't no alpha male, G. Okay. And then let's go to the Toronto Police Service, because he was taking a look here. Let's look right here quick. So, okay. Toronto Police Service, Chief of Police. This is tps.ca. This is the media center. news release. This was on Monday, November 24th, 2025, 1:33 p.m. yesterday. The Toronto Police Service is notifying the public of an arrest made in an SA investigation. In November 2025, police were made of an alleged SA that occurred in 2024. It is alleged that in August 2024, the victim was in the entertainment district. The accused invited the victim back to his apartment, come to my penthouse, right? While in the apartment, the accused SA'd the victim. On November 20th, Justin Aguiar, 28, of Toronto, was arrested and charged with 1 SA. He is scheduled to appear in the court of Ontario. He's scheduled to appear at the Ontario Court of Justice, 10 Armoury Street on Wednesday, January 14th, 2026, 11 a.m. at room 203. Anyone with information is asked to contact police, Crime Stoppers anonymously, etc., etc. A SA is any form of unwanted sexual contact. It includes, but not limited to, kissing, grabbing, oral, or penetration. To learn more about SA, I mean, I think charging somebody SA for a kiss is crazy, because that's a little wild. That's a little OD, right? Because how are you going to prove that? Okay, but yeah, that's what happened. So he was arrested. I don't even. Is he out of jail? And he's already on the front of RTN Toronto Instagram as well. RTN Toronto right here. This is his girlfriend. I don't know if they're still together, but, you know, yeah, there you go. Dating Toronto influencer dating a drunk Justin arrested and charged with SA. Okay, there's my comment right here. It said ha 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 ha. I like that. But there's that, and then that's a screenshot from what I just read. So all this stuff, dude, like this Dior, please go look for this Dior shirt. This Dior is fake. That chain is fake. This photo is, his teeth are not that nice. They had these teeth fucking photoshopped with the app. Okay, everything is fake. It's all fake. It's hilarious, right? It's hilarious. And guys have been, you know, falling for this crap. So remember, right? And here, as much as this cheat is scum, I still don't believe the broad. Well, I'll tell you, I saw what happened firsthand. Okay, I saw what was happening. I'm not surprised that this is happening. Okay, because also in addition to that, he's banned from Mexico, and he got in trouble from Mexico. He's banned from the United States because he did some bullshit with some immigration stuff. And I think he's also in trouble. He got in trouble in Brazil. So the trouble follows him everywhere he goes. You know, if everybody doesn't like you, something is wrong with you. All right. Yeah. Here's the comment right here. So just be careful out there, guys. He's a weirdo, got kicked out of Mexico and Brazil with one of his buddies for the same SA and making illegal parties during C19, inviting girls to Airbnb, getting them drunk and filming them without consent. It was a big thing. Yeah, he always does that, you know? Like, another way to spot a fraud is, like, he just has to film everything. He's like, oh, film this, bro. Film this angle. Film this angle. Like, when you're that guy, you don't need to film how awesome you are. And actually, if you really are that nigga, you understand that filming gets you in trouble. Right? Unless you're doing it to protect yourself, which they're not. They're doing it to, like, get clout. Okay? Cooked. So anytime it says, like, come to this event and we're going to teach you how to be an alpha male in 3 days, and you're going to learn how to pick up girls, like, statistically speaking, it's probably not going to happen. You're just like, you have to be, a good amount of luck has to be in your way for you to learn it. Like, we're running Approach Anywhere, the dedicated AI guided cold approach pickup course, and already we had tremendous early success with G Money. G Money week 3 lost the V card. WG Money in the chat, but it took him 3 weeks. It didn't take 3 days, let alone 1 day. Okay, and you know, it's just wild. So anyways, if you get kicked from 109 places, you're the problem. Oh my god, don't get my channel banned. banned from Mexico. I know that's insane, right? So I'm going to show you a couple things that like also that are just completely verifiably false, just to show you how to identify a scammer, right? You know, David Bond gave me a good, like, me and David Bond have thought about this one thing that we talk about, and it's called the secret funnel, right? And so the secret funnels where these guys, they have like all these girls around them, but they're like guys think it's because of game, right? Even the fat guy in Brazil went to a strip club and took pictures with the girls with like the strip club fucking glasses with the strip club names on them, and he posted them on his YouTube community post, which is now deleted, obviously. But you know, and he was like, "Oh yeah, like, you know, I'll teach you how to get Brazilian tens like me, dog." Like, dude, you're in a strip club. What are we talking? What's going on here? But that's just rampant. Like, I see guys, anytime a guy sends me a picture of a girl, I always ask him, "Did you pipe her? Did you pipe? Pipe or what's going on? Why are we flexing when we don't have?" You know, because I'm a game purist. Okay, I'm a game purist, and what I say is, you need to have the balls to walk up to a girl, shoot your shot, and she needs to be okay and come along with you. Now you got game. And you don't lead with, "I've got money, I got clout." Like a lot of these influencers, like that tall black guy. What's that tall black guy's name? King something? He's like a Goliath of a black man, right? Every stream he has bitches walking up on him, and I'm like, dude, sorry, this just seems manufactured. You know, it just seems manufactured. Like every stream, girls walking up to you. Every fucking stream, you really got pulled like that? No, you don't. No, you don't. Okay? And a big part of it is because they got a camera and they got clout, visible clout to see. And what does every American girl want? Clout, 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 right? But on top of that, it just doesn't seem organic, bro. It doesn't seem organic at all. Did I rent her? Yep. I pay her an American sausage. You know, just a couple pumps. You know, get a pump the tank up. Good to go. Anyways, let's take one of his videos out because I want to show you the anatomy of a scammer. So this is how you got to be careful when you see stuff like this. Okay, here he is, Mr. Neck Tattoos. Another thing is people that just try too hard. If you try too hard, like the number one thing that shows me you're not cool is like you're trying to be cool. The number one thing that is not cool is trying to be cool. Like, I'm intentionally anti-cool because I don't want people to think I'm trying to be cool. Do I post nice photos on my Instagram? Definitely. That because I want bitches to see how good looking I am. I want to see me flexing on all the haters and stunting on the hoes. Shout out to Brandon Carter. I do like to flex on that shit. But when you're trying too hard in your day-to-day, you're buying fake brands. You're covering yourself in tattoos. And it's so funny. I've noticed a gigantic correlation. These guys who cover themselves with tattoos, a large percentage of these guys are total fucking pussies. And they're covering themselves in tattoos to compensate for the fact that they know they're not tough. Tattoos make you look tough, but you're not really tough at all. The gay man in Brazil, covered in tattoos from head to toe. Biggest pussy I've ever met in my life. You're never gonna see the fat guy in Brazil making an MLD fight challenge video ever. You're never gonna see him calling me out because I'll answer that shit in a heartbeat. I'll answer that shit in a heartbeat and maul him. We'll maul that guy. It'll be like Khabib, just fucking take down, boom, 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 mutilate that face, make you uglier than you already are. Okay, you'll never see it. All the take tattoos, trying so hard, trying to look rich. Like, if you're rich, you don't want people to know you're rich. That's the truth. Okay? If you're rich, it's like it's better for people not to think you're rich. Okay? So, there's that. Let's check this out.
Justin Marc, international dating coach and relationship expert. And in this video, there's a few things I want to talk about. So first of all, I want to talk about staying motivated, even if you're depressed, even if your girlfriend left you, even if things aren't working out the way you wanted it to. Because I remember a time when I was younger where I just felt no matter what I do, things always get worse before they get better. I remember thinking like, no matter what happened, things would go to shit before they get better. And it was funny because like I just remember being a young man, just constantly feeling like I was fucking up and failing. Like first girlfriend fucking cheated on me, and I sent videos of me fucking her to her dad, and I got arrested. You know.
Yeah, you did hear that correctly. I'll rewind it for you. I'll rewind it for you. Let's just. Rude is an understatement, bro. This actually interesting. I'm gonna talk about that in a second, Lou, because you're not the first person that happened to. Let's listen to that one more time.
Remember being a young man, just constantly feeling like I was fucking up and failing. Like first girlfriend fucking cheated on me, and I sent videos of me fucking her to her dad, and I got arrested. You know, or
like, bro, like, are you crazy? Like, really, nigga? Like, bro, what in the fuck? What in the fuck is going on? You filmed yourself having sex with a girl and then you sent it to her father? Are you crazy? Have you lost your mind? I mean, obviously you were just arrested yesterday, so clearly, but you see what I'm saying, guys? Like, how like it like let's just see the comments. Let me just check and see if there's some sanity in the comments. Because I'm about to vomit. Nobody even mentioned the fact that he mentioned about the video and sending it to someone's mom or father. That's like insanity, dog. Like giga levels of insanity. Nobody says a single thing in the chat. I thought you were cool with him. No, he stole money from me. He owes me like he owes me probably like $20,000, but he has no money. He's broke.
Or like just like trying so hard in fucking college, but just having shitty grades. Just like all these dumb little fucking things that in the end, 10 years later, they don't even fucking matter. They don't matter, right? And then it really makes you realize that depression is a choice. As crazy as it sounds, lack of motivation, depression, apathy, all these low vibrational energies that you want to feel is a fucking choice. It literally is a choice. Okay. You're choosing to wake up and feel that way. You're choosing to feel those emotions because, you know, resonating with it probably makes you feel more comfortable. Resonating with that low vibe shit probably makes you comfortable, you know? And what are you going to do with your time? Are you going to just spend your time fucking waste your time playing video games and being a dickhead? Are you going to waste your time, you know, doing things that don't support your long-term goals? Or are you going to use all of that negative emotion to motivate you into a higher self? Are you going to use that negative emotional state to help you find a hot girlfriend, to help you break your dry spell, to help you get your dick wet? You know, I remember when I was young and I wasn't even business motivated and I had hella depression. I at least thought to myself that, you know, I could just be depressed, or at least I can be with a hot girl and be depressed. You know, in my head, I was like, I could be depressed on my own. You know, I could have crippling depression on my own, or at least I can go hang out with a fucking bad bitch who wants to suck my dick every 5 minutes and be depressed with her. You know, that's how I met my first girlfriend. You know, I just met
the one that you sent your sex video to her father. That girlfriend, or which one was it? Asking for the audience.
this girl in college. I cold approached her. You know, she became a good friend of mine. We go party together, and eventually, we end up hooking up. I took her virginity. She became my girlfriend. We're together for a year, and it was kind of crazy because I was still depressed. I remember like crying in my parents' basement on I think it was my 20th birthday, feeling so lonely and depressed, right? But at least I had a hot girl by my side. And then I think back to early this year where I went through months of depression, even though I became a multimillionaire.
I want you just to study the level of psychopathy in this person to say that he became a multimillionaire when he did not ever even make $1 million. Did not even make $1 million that ran through his business. But he's claiming to be a multi-millionaire. Look into this again. Look at this. This is like the fact that he doesn't even flinch when he lies. That's like very crazy, bro. That's crazy. That's wild. Okay, this nigga is broke. This nigga has no money. He's on the run from Canadian tax services because he owes them like $200,000. Look at this. Look at this. Multi-millionaire, huh?
I remember like crying in my parents' basement on I think it was my 20th birthday, feeling so lonely and depressed, right? But at least I had a hot girl by my side. And then I think back to early this year where I went through months of depression, even though I became a multimillionaire.
So what year is that, Justin? Okay. So at the beginning of 2024, he claims that he was a multimillionaire. Interesting. Let's find out if you used a lawyer or a public defender, because that's what a rich person would do. Use a lawyer, not a public defender. Okay. I can tell you with absolute certainty that he is not a multimillionaire.
Even though I live in a $3 million penthouse. Even
though you live in a $3 million penthouse that is rented and you pay $2,500 a month Canadian for it. And it's 3.5 million Canadian. And it's not even his, it's a rental. He is renting. Let's make that very clear. He is renting.
Even though I became a famous fucking influencer. And guess what? I didn't care. I didn't care that I felt
famous influencer. Let's research those claims real quick. Let's just take a look, shall we? Let's use the good old internet to see how famous is Justin Marc. Famous. Famous. He's famous, right? Let's see. Famous. Okay. 140,000 subscribers. Top video. 8 years ago. How to bring girls home every day. Okay, that's not even possible. To literally tell somebody you can guarantee pulling home a girl every day as a dating coach is literally impossible. How to pick up forum girls. Did he bang this chick? Probably not. Spit or swallow, asking hot girls, that's not a game. Okay, let's go to the shorts. Let's see what he got. Anything recent? 410K. All right. Let's go to lives. Let's see what his most popular one is. 19K 4 years ago. Okay, famous. Where is the fame? I'm looking for the fame. Is it the fake followers, the bot Instagram? What is it? So, the moral of today's story is trying to tell you guys these people are frauds and fake everywhere, okay? Yeah. Toronto rent is incense? 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 What does that mean? Toronto rent is incense? Insane, maybe? Dude, I pay $2K for a 1-bedroom, 900 square foot apartment in Philly. So 25 gets you a it's not a penthouse, bro. He calls it a penthouse. First of all, penthouse is on the top floor. He's not on the top floor. Okay. When you saw me living in Tokyo, that was a penthouse. When you're on the 54th floor, where I constantly showed me living there every day, that is big ballin'. That is like, you're rich. You fucking made it. Okay. He's not. Mr. T Wolf, $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Rich. Says, this is the type of guy who legit gives women ammo. Yes, to say men suck bad, we got to call this dude out. Who sends a video like that? Insane. Yeah, bro. Like, absolute insanity. Okay. This gentleman shall be remaining unnamed. I can confirm that he charged $5K USD for photo shoots. I was there. Don't mention my real name. You will be. Jail's going to be rough for him. Yeah, I know. He's going to get his ass pushed in. It's going to be funny. But yeah, man. And then what lifting lawyer here earlier said is this. Okay, and this is very something true. Some of you guys in the chat, because even G Money said that this happened, and this is what his method of sales is. Had a free call with Justin a couple years ago, and he realized he wasn't getting a sale from me. He started calling me names, and he sounded like he was on something with the nose emoji. Wouldn't be surprised, but the truth is, you know. Our very own G Money said when he got on the phone with him and did this call, and when he realized he wasn't buying, he told G Money, "You're never gonna lose your virginity. You're gonna be a loser forever. You're fucking beta male. You're a loser," and start bad mouthing him. G Money lost his virginity working in my program. 3 weeks. WG Money. Ralph says he had a similar experience. Wow. One by one, we see almost everyone being exposed except for MLD, the real ones. You'll see there's never going to be. Is John using snuff tobacco? No. Snuff like this? That stuff's disgusting. I can see Canadian jail being like, dude, jail sucks no matter where you are. I can tell you, I've been to jail in Orlando, wasn't convicted. Fucking was really annoying. Oh no, that one I was convicted. I was convicted for smoking some marijuana. Big old criminal MLD. Jail sucks in Orlando. I was arrested for some bullshit that was dropped because of a unlawful speed in Hawaii last year, March 14th, 2024. Hawaiian jails suck. Hardcore. I have been inside a Japanese police station, but never incarcerated in Japan. That was very gay, because out here, you're just like a slave, bro. Forget it. Don't get in trouble if you're in Asia, guys. Right? It's just brutally gay. They're like, the whole system is just like slavery. It's like you literally have no rights, and you're just a slave. You know? So, I said all that to say this. Be careful when you guys are out there. These guys are claiming to be like, you know, multimillionaires. They claim to have all this game. They claim they're making millions of dollars, and they're not making millions of dollars. Okay? Guys, if somebody in their 20s tells you they're making millions of dollars, you should raise your eyebrow and ask for some pretty quick proof. Okay? Because I didn't make millions until I started. So when I was 34 is when, at the end of fiscal year 2020, I had officially made $1 million with the Modern Life Dating brand. And then the next year, between the brand and some other stuff, I had generated $2 million and change. And then that's all I'm going to say. Can't get carried away. See, that's when you're really rich. You're like, oh wait, and you know what? Let me shut my fucking mouth. When you actually have the capability to make millions. And I've lost some. I've told you guys I've lost millions too, because that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Like anybody who says, "Oh, I just made millions and was a perfect ascension to the top," either got lucky, had some help, or you're lying. Because I made millions and I've lost millions. Okay, and so that being said, guys, just be careful when you're out there. Just be careful. Don't believe all these fucking people. The amount of lies that I see these guys. Like even the fat guy in Brazil saying, "I have never been convicted of a crime," and it's like, really, nigga? Like we have clerk of court proof here with your name on it, with your signature on it, saying that I indeed have committed this crime. A lot of these guys, man, they're still the nerds that they were in high school. They're just adult versions of it. At least you got to be like me, man. Like you just got to own who you are. I just don't ever try to be something I'm not. I'm like, look at my rinky-dink little setup. I'm fucking in Tokyo, living my dream, having a good time, out here getting some surgeries, living the dream, fucking taking it day by day. I'm not out here like, oh, I'm in a fucking giga penthouse in Tokyo flexing like host. Not anymore. No, I got rid of that. But I'll just continue to keep it real. And remember, game is the ultimate equalizer. If you cannot walk up to a girl, shoot your shot, get her to say yes, have sex with her, and then have her follow you in your life path, you don't have game. You don't have game. You just don't have game. Okay? If anybody's saying like, yeah, come to my event and then you're going to get laid, you're just paying for pussy. You're paying for a prostitution. Okay? You are paying for prostitution. That's what you're paying for. Okay? Rupert gaming boy, I was in his boot camp. Don't go to it. I barely had any money to go home. Sorry to hear that, my brother. I'm very sorry to hear that. Yeah. That's Justin Marc for you. You know? Yep. Christian Martin says, I knew dudes who make $600K a year, and they are the most humble dudes I know, will happily pay the bar tab, but are also wearing closer gap. Yeah. I'm kind of over. I know I'm saying this as I'm here in a Versace robe, but this was bought for me. But like my days of like buying like the luxury goods is so over, because I like wearing the luxury stuff, but what I don't like is every time I have to wash something from Prada or Louis Vuitton. Those are my main two culprits that I'm guilty of. I own a lot of Louis Vuitton and a lot of Prada. But the problem is every time you want to wash it, it costs you $8 and you have to drive to the dry cleaner and you got to fucking drive back. So it costs me time and money, and I'm just kind of like over it. That's why I like my Vegeta shirt. You guys see my Vegeta shirt yesterday? I got that off of Amazon.jp. I got a Batman shirt too. Fucking living the dream over here. So remember, guys, there's only one way to the top, and it is the hard way. There is the hard way, or there is no way. There is the hard way, or there is no way. What will you do to ascend? Okay? What will you do to ascend? Will you embrace the truth, make money, make muscles, learn game, hold frame? Or will you buy the lies, buy what you think is the easy path, and waste your life and end up a man later in life in a dirty apartment with no money, no women, because your whole life you're chasing the easy path instead of just doing the hard way? Okay. If you want to join my free Telegram community, it's right here. Join the MLD free community. It's going to be pinned in the comment section below. And so, can you play Justin's video, Tattoos Will Get You Laid? Is there a video? MLD, I thought you and Justin Marc were friends. Did he backstab you? Yes, he owes me $10,000+, and indeed tried to smear me. And here we are. Does he really have a video that says Tattoos Will Get You Laid? I want to wear that. I really want to watch this now. Sorry, I was going to end it, but now we have to cancel the ending. I have to watch this. Is that real? That is not real. Come on. Come on. Come on, he didn't say that. Did he make a video really? How many videos did he get? Like views did he get? Like 10? Oh my god, does it say? Oh my god, that's hilarious. This thing is such a fucking liar, bro. I'm looking at his shorts right now. That is so funny, dude. All his Louis Vuitton is fake. Oh, fucking bro, it is so funny. Dude, this is hilarious. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Oh god. 29 minutes? I don't want to watch a 29-minute video, bro. I'll just see what this guy has. Oh, look at this. Oh. This is so hilarious, bro. I'm going to play this and look for this fake Louis Vuitton hat in the meantime, just to show you. But okay, so let me show you guys some stuff here. Couple of things. First of all, I will tell you because I obsessively
right? And
okay, so this is what he says. Justin Marc on becoming a millionaire at 27. So this was posted on 1 year ago, right? This was a year ago. So a year ago from now, he says he became a millionaire at 27. And then also he said that in that video we just watched that he's also a multi-millionaire at 27. So which is it?
by 22 years old, I was making more money than my parents, right? And so at 22 years old, I was making like 20, 30 grand a month. And it's crazy because it's like it took me years of just doing this thing that wasn't getting results. And then almost overnight, I was successful, right? And then by 27, I was a millionaire, right? So I think it's really crazy how this whole journey like transpired. By 22 years old.
It's so vague, so full of shit, dude. That's so funny. And then here he is wearing a Louis Vuitton shirt that has never been in circulation, that doesn't exist. It's a fake Louis Vuitton shirt. I am okay. You know what I am? I'm Japan, and so just so you guys know, I'm not trying to show off. Just give me some information. In Louis Vuitton, you can get 2 icons on your account. So the yellow LV icon on your account means you've never done a return. I've never returned anything for Louis Vuitton. And then the green VIC is very important client. I have both of those on my account. Okay, they do expire. I'm not dropping money on Louis Vuitton like I used to because I'm smarter now. But I have both of those, and I'm telling you, I have an obsession. I literally check Louis Vuitton all the time, and this is never in my history of this time of watching this. I've never ever seen this shirt by Louis Vuitton, and that LV is kind of ghetto. That's not like the official LV, by the way. Okay, that's not what it looks like.
And I'm out of money. I'm like $12,000 in debt, and I didn't have a place to live, so I had to move back with my parents because some dude was renting out my crib. I just like stripper renting out my condo. I was out of money, so I didn't really have the money for rent, stuff like that. Moved back into my mom, and I had 12 grand in credit card debt. And I just remember thinking, okay, all I gotta do is run my business, but kind of scale it. So if I can get one client to pay me 1,800 Canadian dollars, it's like 1,200 US. Great, you know, chipping away on the debt. So the first day I get back to Toronto, I had a call with this dude I met in London who's like a real estate millionaire, and he wanted to do a coaching program with me. And you know, boom, we locked in. He sent me the money right away. And I was just thinking, holy shit. You know, I think he paid me like a deposit. It's like seeing $900 just show up like that. I was like, wow, if I could close 5 of these guys, I'll be out of debt. Back to Toronto.
That is like such shitty business advice. Like, I don't even know what the fuck he said. But yeah, again, wearing that fake Louis Vuitton shirt. Let me see if I can pull a ChatGPT right now on this. Let's see. Let me see. Actually, I'll ask Gemini because Gemini is smarter. FYI, guys, Gemini 3. Oh, Merry Christmas. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. I got some of that fucking squeeze 100% orange juice because I'm a little nasally. See that says there? That says 100% juice. No artificial sugars, sweeteners, anything. Just juice. Can you open this? I gotta hold my. Open this. I'll get that. I have to hold my microphone. I'm a celebrity. There's a million people watching me. Mm. Oh my god, that's so good. Thank you. Ah, so good. Ah, that's delicious. I forgot how much like parched I was. Mm. Mm. Oh, it's so worth it. It's so worth it. I was gonna look for a Family Mart. It's so worth it. Just go to Family Mart. Oh my god, is this live? Yes, it is. Hello. TopSZNAJ. What kind of weird name is that, bro? Justin and Mark Holland was exactly why I stopped going into Century. Well, who's Mark Holland? Century's the club that he works at. You really know him. I'm pulling this up right on Gemini. Does Louis Vuitton make this shirt? I suspect it's fake. I know it's fake. I'm not going to say I know. Let's see. AI is going to out a lot of people. This exact shirt. All right, we'll watch the tattoo video in the meantime. You guys want blood? I'll give it to you. You were a promoter? Oh my god. And these dudes, you want to come on the show? You want to come here? Come talk to me. Here, you can keep your camera off. Just you can join with your phone. Just click on this link. I want to hear what you have to say. Just click on that link. Your identity would be completely anonymous. I know Justin as well. He scanned $10,000 American for me. So you're not alone. These dudes were doing some crazy shit. Yeah, I know. He was always in trouble with the clubs too. They're always like hating on him as well. Yeah, here it is. So Google Gemini just proved me right. Look at this. I said, does Louis Vuitton make this shirt? I know it's fake. And then I said, yes, this exact shirt. You are correct that the shirt and image is highly likely a fake, unauthorized replica. Okay. Louis Vuitton frequently produces luxury shirts in this style, but a direct match for this exact print is difficult to confirm because counterfeits often use slightly incorrect or past season designs. Okay. So it is not real. It's all fake and gay. What is your favorite Louis Vuitton fragrance? That's a good question. I like Sur La Rue right now. Give me a bit. Hey, we're waiting for you, bro. Listen, TopSZNAJ 3791. We're waiting for you. Come through. I have Lemensity. It's not my favorite. It is a good one. That's your favorite, Lewis. Nice check. What's the one? I forgot. It's like Summer Cool. Summer. It's my favorite one. It's a blue. It's a blue one. Summer something. Summer Cool. Summer Rain. Something like that. What is it called? Oh, Afternoon Swim. That's what it's called. Afternoon Swim. That's my favorite one. It's very aqua-y. So that's nice. We're gonna wait for this guy to come tell us some stuff. But yeah, I like I have Immensity. I have Sur La Rue is probably my favorite. And then They're all home. Oh, you know what? No, it's probably got to be Meteor. That's my favorite. Meteor is my favorite. Number 2 is Afternoon Swim, and Sur La Rue is number 3. Meteor is definitely, that's the one I get the most compliments from Japanese women on. And that's a big thing because Japanese people typically do not like cologne. I have Pacific Chill. I just got that for like, I just had too much money, just blowing money. I was like, this is my Hawaii fragrance. I'm going to wear this when I go to Hawaii. Oh boy. Out here. Yeah, see, you got Meteor. Even Lou knows what I got. Yeah. Everyone else favorite. You didn't no hate on you, my man. No hate. Smell good and be a pimp. He charged me $100 for a haircut. Oh Lord. Yeah, different scents. Yeah, the Decords and whatever hit on different people. Aqua de Joy. I have that too. Aqua de Joy. Where's the next simp convections? Probably this week sometime. Oh, I see. Oh, wow. Well, first of all, this contract is fake, person who sent it to me. Yeah, Justin Marc makes you guys sign these contracts, but they're not enforceable because he has no money to pay a lawyer. Wow, can I share this contract? Person in the chat? Holy cow, this is funny. This is hilarious, bro. Robert P, thanks for the message on Telegram. Oh, wow. Look at these hoes. Nice picture. I don't see your license anywhere on here. Oh, I just won't scroll down to that license picture. Don't worry, buddy. No one's gonna steal your identity. I promise. And I won't expose. I won't expose that. Okay, this is a contract sent by Justin Marc, which is not even enforceable unless you have money and a lawyer, which he doesn't. Okay, hold on. Uno momento, por favor. Let's take a look at this contract. Don't trust these niggas, bro. No one ever signs a contract to work with me. I mean, that's probably bad on my end because I actually have shit to lose. Payment agreement is entering on June 1st, 2023. And yeah, they make guys sign this like intimidating kind of, fucking contract. Ontario, Canada. Payment plans. So 15,000 USD credit going towards tuition, scholarship discount. So this is what he does to scam you guys. Oh, I'm going to give you a scholarship. And he says, it's actually 19,000, but we're going to give you a $15,000 credit scholarship discount. So really all you got to pay is $4,000. And then payment 1, first day in the month of June, 2023, 300. Payment 2, first day. What the fuck? Already the second payment is screwed up. Payment 2 is also the first day in the month of June, ending 679.4. Payment 3, 16th day, 14th day, blah, 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 blah. Owed party, Justin Marc. Hilarious, bro. Just hilarious. That is so funny, bro. That's so funny. How about Homeboy? Are you going to come on the show, bro? Or where you at? Where you at? TJ, what's your name? TopSZNAJ. TopSZNAJ, is that you? We need you. Just write in the chat like you're still here. Because if not, I'm going to drink this orange juice. I got plenty more orange juice to drink. Come on. I was born at night, not last night. That's funny. YouTube @ is gay AF. I agree. We're on YouTube after all. Top, is he in here? Top, he is in here. He's in the chat. Join us, brother. We need to hear some. We need to hear some truth. And join my free Telegram group while you're at it. How many people we got in here? Damn, we got 35 people taking over. What is up? Shout out to Shay A1, JS. Shout out to Sam. Shout out to John T. Fox. Shout out to J Star. J Star is the reason we did the Steven Crowder episode. Thank you so much. Josh C. Thank you so much, Josh, for joining us, brother. I'm so happy to have you on board. Freddie, thank you for joining. Sergio A. Thank you so much for coming aboard. Love you all. Happy to have you here. The MLD free is joining, is popping up pretty good here, man. All right, where's homeboy? We're waiting on him. All right, let's watch the tattoo videos in the meantime. How tattoos help women oversee the fact that you're a 5'4" Indian scammer. Let's go.
Guys, what up? This is Justin Marc. Hope all is well. In this video, I want to talk to you about tattoos. Yes, I have gotten tattoos.
By the way, YouTube sucks. You have to like refresh it if you can't do the playback shit. You know, they're so quick to shadow ban you, but the general functionality of the website, nah, that's secondary. Who cares?
Guys, what up? This is Justin Marc. Hope all is well. In this video, I want to talk to you about tattoos. Yes, I've gotten tatted. Dude, I've been getting tattooed since, I think my first tattoo was 2016. I remember walking to the beach in Australia, doing day game in Gold Coast, Australia, met some chicks, and trying to do like day game instant day, and I was telling them, I'm gonna go get a tattoo right now.
I think it's so funny how he like tries to like low-key flex that fake Louis Vuitton hat. That hat is also fake. That's not a real Louis Vuitton hat.
And the girl's like, you're not gonna get a tattoo? And I was like, yeah, bitch, watch me. And I walked in this tattoo parlor. It's like, let's get fucking Canadian Maple Leaf tattoo on my back. But it's funny because, first of all,
all right, 10 months ago. So I'm going to research. This is January 2025. I'm going to research the catalog on LouisVuitton.com right now to show you guys that hat is not there.
What I'm going to teach you is, number one, why girls love tattoos. Number two, what types of tattoos you should get to look more attractive. And number three, the truth about tattoos in general, okay? So listen, I've been studying psychology, human behavior for over a decade now. It's been like 12 years. And I've literally coached thousands of guys with learning these skills. I've also literally slept with almost 600 women. It's fucking just, I'm a disgusting horror, right? But here's the crazy thing. I noticed when I started getting tattoos, I started getting hotter and hotter girls. I started getting more attractive ladies. Like, just it became easier. There's like less resistance. I mean, think about this, bro. If you look at some of my old videos on my channel, right? Look at some old videos of me from when I was like younger. I was a smaller dude. I had to really overcompensate in my communication to kind of get the attention I wanted, right? But now I got neck tattoos, okay? I'm actually pretty covered. I'm not like too covered, but I'm pretty covered. I got a sleeve done, okay? I actually found a really good artist in Toronto. His name's ALWAY. Aiden Tattoo Studio. He's fantastic, bro. It's like the best work I've ever fucking seen on an artist in my city. Like, usually I'll travel to get work done. I got one done in Greece. I got one done in Egypt. I usually don't find good tattoo artists in my city, Toronto. And I found something fascinating. I found that the more tattoos I get, the less initial game I have to do, the less initial like effort I have to put in to try to get girls. I find a lot of guys in the dating coach community, the game community, the community, right? They're just so thirsty. They're so because they have no way to differentiate themselves from every other guy. Look at me, I'm an Indian dude, right? The average Indian guy walks up to chicks with an Indian accent, smells weird, bad fashion. He's like an accountant or a fucking like software engineer or some shit, right? And he has nothing really to share with the girl. He has nothing to really fucking talk to the girl about, right? And the funny thing, so the funny thing is these girls don't find him relatable. But I'll tell you this, dude. Every fucking woman likes tattoos. Every girl you talk to finds tattoos attractive. Okay, but number one, they have to be the right tattoos. Okay, and number two, you have to have them in the right places.
In Japan, if you have tattoos, it's considered like low class and low status. So women will be like, "Oh, this guy's a dirty like peasant." Straight up. Like in Japan, you're banned from certain gyms because you have a tattoo. You're banned from a lot of stuff just for like you can't even do it if you have a tattoo. So he's wrong again. Shocker.
If you have a random tattoo on your ass, the girl doesn't know you have a tattoo. She doesn't know you're tatted, right? But if you get neck tattoos and they're like a little bit feminine, they're a little bit like metrosexual, girls actually are attracted to that. If your tattoos are too crazy, if your tattoos are too bad boy, they're too edgy, like it's intimidating. Like I have this one, right? All these like crazy shit going on. But this is an intimidating tattoo, right? Because it's on my inner arm. Girls can't really see it, right? But tattoos have an outer arm. It's like a future's face, a little flower, you know, just like it's like hippy dippy kind of like it's almost like wholesome looking. I don't look like I'm in a biker game. You know what I mean? So girls wouldn't feel intimidated. So now imagine this, right? Smoke show 21-year-old baddie walks in the club in Toronto. A promoter walks up there. Cold approaches her, say, hey, oh my God, girls, love your outfits. You girls are beautiful. I'm Steven. I'm a promoter. I work with this promoter company. We got a table here. Come to our booth. Brings you to the table. You see this little Indian dude standing on the booth. 50 girls around. All these smoke shows. All these girls are hotter than this chick. And you're this girl, right? And you see this little Indian dude. He's got a nice chain. He's got a nice watch. He's got a bunch of hot girls looking at him. Okay, it's all by design. It's all by contract. It's like social psychology, social game. And he's got a fucking sleeve on.
Oh shit. Okay, homeboy joined us. Hey, TopSZNAJ. You need to. There's like a little. Okay, we're gonna bring you on. Thanks for being here. You don't turn your camera on. Just talk. Okay, you're on the show, my friend.
Yo.
Hello. How are you? What's up, big guy? How are you?
Surviving. What's going on?
Hey, thanks for being here. So what's going on? You know our little favorite 5'4" promoter.
Yeah. I feel like if you're are you from Toronto? I don't know anything about your page.
Mm-mm. I'm not from Toronto. I'm actually American. I've been in and out of Tokyo. I'm on Tokyo on some business trips right now. But I used to work with Justin, but he stole 10,000 plus US dollars from me. So I've been telling people he's not a multimillionaire like he's claiming he is. He's not even a
Oh
millionaire.
God, no.
Yeah,
No, no, no.
exactly. So give us what you know about this guy.
I mean, I was doing promoting for a couple of years in Toronto.
Mhm.
Toronto is relatively small in size, so it's not that many nightclubs. You're gonna run into Justin at any of them. He's typically promoting at like Century. Century
Mhm.
was also like really well known for Mark Holland, which I heard you say that you don't know who he is, but Mark Holland is someone else who's also facing sexual assault allegations as well. But
Whoa.
he's been in the game for forever, and all of this is kind of just happening all at once. Um,
Hmm.
but yeah, no, he's definitely not a fucking millionaire. He is like 5 foot nothing. Um, he just he's basically just promoting himself, doing his job. He's a promoter. Your job is to
Hmm.
bring women in, and then have a couple spenders that are gonna help, pay for anything that you're not comped. And that's what he was doing. Except he was shitting where he was eating. He was bringing these girls back, and then basically running game on them, and came back to bite him.
What were some of the shady things you said he's doing?
Shady, as in like with women, or
You said just he's doing a lot of shady. Him and Mark are doing a lot of shady stuff. Could you elaborate on that?
sorry, you cut out there. Repeat that once more.
Oh, my apologies. So what I said was in the chat, you said like him and Mark were doing some real shady stuff. Could you elaborate on that?
Um, well, with Mark, I don't want to speak too much on Mark Holland, just because
Yeah, keep it to
I
Justin. Yeah, keep it to Justin.
yeah, with Justin, like I know for a fact that he would bring a lot of these girls back to either his or his boys condo, and essentially just like run game on them, right? Like get them super fucked up, tell them that they're going to be on their Instagram and shit like that. And a lot of these girls are like super fucking young, man, like really fucking young. So these are definitely not seasoned players. These are definitely not girls who are are not even going to be at the promoter table. They're going to be at tables of like people that they know. So it's all girls that are fresh out of fucking high school. So like young, very young. I don't know the girl that came forward.
Mhm.
It could be like one of 1,000, to be honest.
True.
But I mean, he's kind of a seasoned vet when it comes to doing shit like this, right? Like bringing bring the girls that he's bringing to these tables over, telling them, they're gonna be on his Instagram, and then, getting them fucked up, and then yeah, just taking shit too far.
Mm. Damn, that's crazy, bro. That is he still? Or do you still see him around now? He's still a promoter because I know his dating business isn't doing good.
I actually, you know what? I left the game
Okay.
specifically for this reason. I this past month or month and a half, I'm done. I'm over it. I don't want anything to do with that scene anymore. I'm good. I will find ways to make money because, like, look, within 1 month now, we have like 2 people that have been in the game for a long time. I don't want to be associated with these people. So
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy that. How did you find this stream, by the way?
I I couldn't fucking believe when I woke up this morning and I saw. I mean, actually, it was like the least surprising thing ever. I was just shocked that it finally happened and someone came forward. So, I don't know. I've been talking with my boys all day about it. We've been going back and forth about like how this is the least surprising thing, but also we can't believe that it's happening. So I just searched up to see if there was anything on YouTube, and you're the first one that popped up. Is this so? This is just like a dating. Is this like a red pill page?
Yeah. Just talk about just what happened exactly because I had gone to his quote penthouse. First of all, it's not a penthouse. It's not even on the top floor. A penthouse is on the top floor. He pays like $2,500 Canadian for it. He claims to be a millionaire and claims to be a multi-millionaire, but he's actually on the run from the Canadian Revenue Services, like the IRS in Canada. He owes them like 200,000 plus Canadian. And yeah, I brought him into my community, and he just scammed a bunch of my members and lied to me, and then owes me like more than 10K and ran. So I've been telling people, like, just you got to watch out for scammers like this guy, because it could be completely cooked.
Did you have a contract with him?
No, I would never.
That is unfortunate. Well, yeah, no, he's definitely not a millionaire. I mean, look, I want to also put some agency on some of these women as well, because I don't know, man. I also think it's pretty fucking stupid that some of them, like, just talking with some of my female friends, they're like, no, absolutely not. I wouldn't go anywhere near this guy. I wouldn't go anywhere near his fucking home. I would never go to a fucking AP or anything with him. So I find it a little bit strange that there are this many girls that keep getting dragged into this, but it's the power of social media and clout, I guess. That's what happens.
What are you gonna do? All right, buddy. Well, listen, I appreciate your commentary. Stay out. Let me know if you get any more on this guy. Come back. We'll
yeah, for sure. All right.
All right, buddy. Peace out.
Peace.
Damn, you're doing wrong if fucking strangers just want to come out and talk shit about you. Boy, oh boy, is he cooked. Let's go back to this. Let's talk about what's going on here with the tell me about the girls, man. Tell me about the girls like tattoos, huh?
He's got neckties. How does she feel? She's thinking, who the fuck is this guy? This guy like a rapper? This guy like a fucking, like, what is it? And then give her no attention. She's staring at me, whatever. Walk over. Hey, what's up? I'm Justin. Nice to meet you. My table. You get a drink. Help yourself. You can go home. Anything you let me know. I'm here. Just talk to one of the guys. One guy. So she's like, what is this guy talking? What does he mean? Talk to one of the guys. Who is this guy? Right? Then she's like, oh, fuck, he's a promoter. She tries to my Instagram. Maybe actually she's bad and actually raise her up. Get her Instagram. She's fucking got clout. She's got girls around, et cetera, et cetera. The tattoos play a small role, a very small role. But think about this, dude. It just takes a butterfly flapping its wings on one part of the world to literally start a typhoon on the other side of the world, right? They call that the butterfly effect. The one little thing can start a chain reaction that can change the direction of where you're going. If you're on an airplane, and you're flying an airplane for 12 hours, right? You change the direction where you're going by 18 degrees. You end up on the other side of the world. Okay. So by differentiating yourself with piercings, right? Certain style, certain clothing, certain haircuts, grooming, fashion, right? And tattoos, you set yourself apart from every other guy. Okay.
You know what the best way to set yourself apart from every other guy is? Be honest. That's the number one way. You don't need to go drawing yourself like a retard. Okay? Like a retarded child would just sit around drawing themselves when they're kids. Right? No, you don't need to go out there. I have no fucking tattoos. All right? You don't need to go out there and draw on yourself like a retard and lie and coerce young girls and get them drunk and shit. Okay? No way. Why didn't you tell me this? I gave Justin $4,221 back in the Masculine Empowerment Network in 2023 for his trip. Didn't end up going to his event because I had school, and he never refunded me after months. It was devastating since I was only 19. God, what a piece of shit, dude. What a total piece of shit. That's actually crazy. That's actually crazy. Sorry, I just had to direct my private chef to get to work right now. That's crazy though, dude. You should have hit me up, man. Good, this punk is real. Oh my god, is this real? Please, is this real? Please, is this real? This is not real. Is this no way? I'll be doing a Rumble video on this dork tonight. Oh god, that's funny. That is funny. This is not the real fat kid in Brazil. That's funny. He's in my chat. Is this? If this is the real fat guy in Brazil, evading the YouTube ban is grounds for immediate termination. It's in the YouTube terms of service. Just so you know. Nice. New channel has 29 views. W. Already filing my next lawsuit against you. Bring it on. Let's see what happens. More defamation. I'm always if this is really him, that is so funny. Yeah, come get me. Come sue me in Japan, buddy. Come on down. Come on down. Well, thanks for making me aware of this channel. That's funny. The only way you can create YouTube if it creates a new account with a new username. Actually, no, you're not allowed to. It's against YouTube terms of service. That's why his second account got deleted so quickly. Because it's breaking the rules. It's breaking the rules. But guys, look at this. Saying you need tattoos to get girls. Please, bro.
And women especially love tattoos because it comes off edgy and bad boy. You don't come off like a little people pleaser or bitch. You don't come off like you run a 9-to-5 job. Think about it. If you have neck tattoos, you have a fucking tattoo behind your fucking ear, right? You got lightning bolts up your ear. You got like almost fucking face tat, neck tats, whatever. Your tatted hand tats, finger tats. You're probably not working 9 to 5. So there's a mysterious. You're different. You know what I mean? You're not like Phil who works corporate. You are this different guy. Okay? Maybe you're an entrepreneur, maybe you're a rapper, maybe you're a drug dealer, but it creates this demeanor of curiosity, creates this demeanor of who the fuck is this guy, right? It makes girls very curious of who this guy is. Okay? And then there's also the association bias. Think about it. Why does your girl love watching true crime? Why does your ex-girl love watching Jeffrey Dahmer on Netflix on serial killers and shit? Women are attracted to danger. They're like, they run towards it, bro. This is why these girls are all fucking toxic. This is why these girls all drink on the weekends. This is why your ex-girl might try to fucking fight you and hate you and shit. Women are so attracted to danger, trouble. They're toxic, bro. It's their mentality, right? Because like a lot of these girls, bro, their dad didn't love them properly, didn't spank them. You know what I mean? Or maybe spanked them too much, I don't know. But guys with tattoos, stereotypically, exhibits danger, right? Just think about it. The stereotype, the association bias is like drug dealers or rappers or like gangsters, you know what I'm saying? And you know what's funny? Right now in Canada, I live in Canada, having tattoos is part of freedom of expression, which is now like a federal constitution in the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms, whatever the fuck, right? So like, you cannot even be discriminated. Like if you try to get a 9-to-5 job, you have a neck tat, you try to discriminate about your neck tat, you can sue the company. They can get fined. They cannot discriminate against your freedom of expression for having tattoos, right? Well, a lot of people haven't caught up with that, and it's kind of wild. There's a lot of chicks who have little tats here and there, a lot of hip tattoo or butt tattoo, little patchwork going on. They think it's cute. They're kind of emo. They're addicted to pain. You know what I mean? It's kind of like their self-harm fucking protocol. They like tattoos. It reminds them when they're 15 or emo. They want to fucking cut themselves in a little pee. And that's fucked up and dark. This is the reality of the situation. Okay, a lot of women are attracted to dark psychology. So you can actually look up an interview with Jordan Peterson. Okay, he's a psychologist from Canada, from Toronto. He's a University of Toronto professor, and he actually gave a really good speech about how a lot of women are attracted to psychopaths, narcissists, and men that just demonstrate Machiavellian characteristics. So essentially dark triad traits. Okay, so if you're a guy that communicates psychopath behavior, kind of like on edge, kind of aggressive, kind of crazy, like fighting people, you're kind of just nuts. You're fucking nuts. You're psycho. You're like on edge all the time, right? Or maybe you're just the type of guy just like so cocky. You're so sure. You're like, fuck the world. I'm right. You're wrong. Maybe you're like a master manipulator. Women just find you attractive. Okay, and here's the crazy thing: if you were to take a census of the population, guys actually have these characteristics. I guarantee a lot of these men would have tattoos versus guys that don't. Okay, so when you have tattoos, you're just naturally.
That is some seriously crazy shit to be saying, bro. Look at how his face twitches. Totally on something. Is he really lit? I'm just listening. I'm looking at Louis Vuitton website. I can't find it.
Wrong. Maybe like master.
I'm gonna slow this down and just see like
manipulator. Women just find you attractive. Okay, and here's the craziest thing: if you were to take a census of the population, guys that actually have these characteristics, I guarantee a lot of these men would have tattoos versus guys that don't. Okay, so when you have tattoos, you're just naturally associating. You have association bias with other attractive guys. As crazy as that sounds, that's just the reality of the situation. You're also you're an association bias with rappers, influencers, like guys that don't fit into the 9-to-5 kind of stereotypical good boy fucking narrative, right? So when you have tattoos, you're immediately breaking your stereotype. You're differentiating yourself from the average guy that a girl would meet.
But then also, you are pretty much demonstrating high status as well.
What is this guy on? Demonstrating high status. That is hilarious, bro. That's all I need to see, guys. Lord have mercy. You hear it again. You need tattoos. You need this. You need that. Oh, man. your law count is too low to even talk, you dork. What's my law count? How many people I've sued? There's your law count is high. Oh man, that is so funny. When did you first catch wind of it when my community reached out to me? And when my community speaks, I listen. You know? That was it. His beard is shit too, it is. Low testosterone. I never had an appeal for tattoos. Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? Felons too. Aren't they high status? Well, he did mention rap people. Anyways, guys, look, I know everybody wants to believe that there's a cheap and easy way out there to fix things, but that's just not the case, man. It's not going to work out. Stop looking for the easy path in life. You must do the hard way. It is the hard way or it is no way. That's it. It's the hard way or no way. If you don't do it that way, you're not going to succeed. So I'll be back tomorrow. Until then, we'll catch you next time. Love you all. Hit that subscribe and join the free Telegram chat right now. See you next time. Peace out.